Welcome to Simple Oracle DB. In this video, we'll be creating a function using Oracle SQL Developer. So let's get started. Here I'm in Oracle SQL Developer. I'm logged in to my XE database. I'm logged in under a schema named Moon, and I'm going to go to functions here, and in this video I'm going to create a function called toNumber, but with this toNumber, instead of the Oracle function, is if I input a string type characters into it, it's going to return null instead of bringing up an error. So I'm going to start by clicking on functions here, right clicking, hit new function. I'm going to give it a name. I go my toNumber. I'm going to return a number, and I'm going to add a parameter, my input value. I'm going to say string here. I'm going to hit OK. Here we have our create function statement. I got my function name, my toNumber. My input value is pstring. I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to move this kind of down here, kind of separate it out. So this is my what's coming in, the string value. I'm returning a number. This is my begin of the statement and my end. I'm going to get rid of this because we're going to return it kind of a different way. So from here, I'm going to put another begin exception when others then. This is going to catch my error here. And then I'm going to do my select to number. I'm going to use the Oracle function here. I put my p string, and then I got to take it into a variable, which I'm going to call xReturn from dual. That's my statement. I got to declare this up top here. So I'm going to do this as a number. And then I got to write my exception here. And basically, if I do put a string here and it fails, it'll fail this Oracle function. I'm going to return a null for the number value. And I'm going to put my return here if it passes. There. So I know I got a lot of spaces here. I'll kind of crunch this down a little bit. So basically my name, what's coming in, what's returning, my parameter, my variable I'm declaring here as a number. I'm taking my input value, going to convert it to a number. If this string is a number, it'll convert it just fine into this xReturn. If it doesn't, if I'm putting letters in here, this will fail. It'll come down here and return null. If this passes, it'll return the xReturn. So I'm going to go ahead and compile this. And now it's compiled. Now I'm going to come over here on a separate tab, and we're just going to use it here. So I'm going to go select my toNumber. I'm going to first use like a number from dual. I'm going to select this, and I get a return of 5, which I expect that happens. And we use this same statement with the other toNumber. I should get the same result, 5 as well. But here's what's helpful about this function is if I enter an A instead of a number, well, then I'm going to get a null value. But it's not going to fail, it's just going to give me a null. If I do the same thing with the Oracle 2 number, I'm going to get a failure. So in this video, I create a function called my2number. I showed how you can use a function within a select statement. So that concludes this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below the video. And remember, just stay hungry and keep learning.